allow this giant to defy you. I know it hasn't been easy, but it's time to win. You are going to need vision. Before you win, you're going to have to see it. I want you to see yourself winning. David saw himself winning this battle. He saw it, he spoke it, he experienced it. If you can see it, you can have it. On the other side of your fear is a fulfilled destiny. How bad do you want it? Whatever your giant may be, name the giant. You will defy me no more. You will defy me no more. When your giant defies you, when your giant teases you, when your giant attempts to trap you and remind you of your present and your past, remind your giant of its future. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. No more will you haunt me. Goliath is dead.
There will be many giants in your life. There will be depression. There will be anxiety. There will be oppression. There will be stress. There will be overwhelm. Will you buckle under the pressure, or will you rise to the occasion? If you are going to defeat your giant, if you are going to defy the odds, if you're going to remove the lids and the labels, if you are going to step and venture into uncharted territory, you are going to have to master the art of rising early. There will be times in your life where you are going to have to face giants that nobody will face. Goliath! And David said to Saul, let no man's heart fail because of him. Thy servant will go and fight with the Philistine. David had already had it made up in his mind. David was fully persuaded that he would defeat the Philistine. And for many of you, you will never have your future until you are fully persuaded that you are a carrier of everything required to fulfill your destiny. If nobody believes in you, you gotta make it up in your mind that all you have is all you need. And Saul said to David, thou art not able to go against the Philistine to fight with him, for thou art but a youth, and he is a man of war from his youth. It's interesting to me because David was doubted by a king. David was doubted by a man that was a carrier of the disease called fear. And there are going to be people who are going to attempt to talk you out of your destiny. They will talk you out of your dream. They will tell you that your dream is too big. They will tell you that your destiny cannot be fulfilled. They will tell you it is impossible to accomplish what you have set out to accomplish. But it's not about what they say. It's about what you say. And David said to Saul, thy servant kept his father's sheep, and there came a lion and a bear and took the lamb out of the flock. And I went out after him, and I smote him and delivered it out of his mouth. And when he arose against me, I caught him by his beard and smote him and slew him. King Saul doubted David, but David had to pull up his resume. David had to reflect over what God had already done through him. David had to reflect on what he did previously. It is the battles that you face today that prepare you for tomorrow's wars. It was David that did not just have faith in himself, but he had faith in the God in him. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. You got to remember who is inside of you, not just what you've been through, not just your resume, but it is time for you to remember God's resume. What has God done for you? What has God done for your family? I believe that he's bringing you into an uncharted state of victory. I believe that you were born to triumph over every demon, over every devil, over every addiction. Not within your own power, but through the power of Jesus Christ, the King of Kings. Remember, you are not fighting for only yourself, but you are fighting for a generation of people who will come after you. You are fighting for the bride. You are fighting for your family. You are fighting for your legacy. What you are fighting for is bigger than you. Do not forget this.
There will always be obstacles. There will always be challenges. There will always be giants. And greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. I have killed the giant. I have slain Goliath. If God be for me, then who can be against me?